Stampers, Anne here with card number 4 of my September online card club. Remember, we're using the Vintage Leaves bundle that comes with a stamp set and framelits. I want to show you some of the fun things I did on this card. You might not be aware of these techniques. On the maple leaf and this other leaf, I use the stamping off technique, and that is a way where you can use one ink pad to give you 3 different colors. What I also wanted to show you, you notice I mounted this stamp diagonally. Sometimes my customers don't have the entire set of blocks as I do. I got them with my 20% discount that I get as a demonstrator and saved quite a bit of money. As a matter of fact, with our new compensation plan starting next month, we have a way to earn a 25% discount minimum on all of our products. So if that's something that interests you, just feel free to shoot me a quick email at ann@stampmaven.com. Okay, you would normally think you would mount the stamp like this. Well, it doesn't fit on this one. Now you could probably get away with stamping it, but look here, if you just turn it a tad, you can mount it diagonally and then you're good to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink up this image. Now remember, when you're stamping, this is a photopolymer stamp. You want to always stamp on your piercing mat because there's no rubber on here. And if you stamp just on a hard surface like my table, you're not going to get a good image. Okay, so here's the stamping off technique. First time, full strength. Second time, lighter. Third time, even lighter. But it's kind of fun because you can, like I say, get 3 different images and a different strength with the same stamp. So on these, I have stamped off once. I also wanted to point out, since I am using my Big Shot die cut machine to cut out 2 different framelits, I can run them through at the same time. No need to do them separately, and that will save some time. So I'm going to just put my final acrylic plate on here, bring in my Big Shot, and then I'm going to roll these through. I just love the Big Shot with these bundles because you can just get so many fun choices with these when you use the bundles. Okay, so now I'm just pop out these leaves. There's one, and there's the other one. Whoops, turn them around. And that's the leaves right here. But let me turn them again so that it'll be just like they're on the card. Now with this piece that I have left, another thing, since I did it on the diagonal, I have all these little area, I'm tongue-tied today. I have all this area around here where I could actually cut out little images there. Okay, the next thing I want to show you, we're going to do this leaf right here, and I have got the framelit. I'm going to do the same thing that I did with my stamping. I'm going to put this on here on the diagonal. Notice it would not fit this way, but it will this way, so I save paper. All right, so again, let me just run this through my handy dandy Big Shot. And if there's anything that I do on these videos that you need some further instruction or clarification, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me. I do these videos for my online card club each month, but I put them up on my YouTube channel so everyone can see them. Okay, here's that other leaf. We're going to just put that to the side. Okay, now you notice this background here that is distressed. This is soft suede. I've run this piece through the brick wall embossing folder. I love our new embossing folders because they're bigger. So when you put this in, it's very easy to center with these parts here, so you get it kind of evenly spaced. So now what I'm going to do is take my sponge, ink it up, then I'm going to come right on top of where I've embossed, and I'm doing it darker than I did on the card so you can see that there are so many choices with this method. You might prefer the dark that looks like maybe an actual brick wall, or you might prefer the lighter. So there's the difference. You can also put ink right on this embossing folder and run it through. You can do that actually with any of our embossing folders. Okay, now the next thing I want to show you involves stamping. If I can find my little piece of paper here. Okay, I'm back now. What I'm going to show you here is this hi friend on the card. Now, the hi comes from this particular image in our new A Corny Thank You in our holiday mini. And it actually says, dropping in to say hi. All I wanted is the hi. I could take my ink pad and just try to stamp on the edge here, and I could make it work. But an easier way is to take one of our early espresso markers, and I'm actually using the early espresso here. So I'm going to just color on here. Sometimes if you want to get all of the Stampin' Up! Colors, but you don't have the money right in the beginning to get all the ink pads, you can get the markers and then you'll have every color. So now I've got my soft suede cardstock. Since these are water-based markers, they will dry on your stamp. So what I'm going to do is breathe on it to re-moisten it and then stamp here on my cardstock. I've used my grid paper under it that will help me line it up. All right, so I'm going to come right in here, and then I'm going to stamp, and there it is. Now, if you want to fill it in a little bit to make it darker, you just take I use the brush stroke or the thick end of the marker for coloring, and when I come back in, I'm going to use the journaling end, because it gives me a little more control. Okay. Almost done here. All right, I'm not going to do it perfectly here. You get the idea. All right, now the friend comes from the, well, I can't remember the name of it, but anyway, I just want to show you the technique. So I'm going to ink up this clear stamp, and then I'm going to come right in under the hi, and there it says hi friend. So now all you would do is just take all the elements of your card. I would snail this down to the soft suede. You could use any other adhesive you have. Then for my elements here, you could actually take your gold cording and wind it around, tie it, and then put it on. The cheater way would be to take your dimensionals and then line up the card, line them up on the card where you want them. Let's say it's here. Then all you do is tie your bow, stick a glue dot on the back, and put it on the top. That way you're not trying to tie your bow over these little pieces. Well, alrighty then, that is the end of card number 4. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you real soon.